Hello. Before we reveal the #1 secret to instantly attract more clients, let me tell you a little about who we are. I am Tracy Brosman, and Gail Sophia Edgell and I co-founded Holistic Marketing Mentors so that we can assist you with having a thriving wellness business where you are able to help lots of people and have the lifestyle you desire. To find out more about us, check out www.holisticmarketingmentors.com. We are excited to share with you something that will immediately help you attract more clients and increase your income. Now you're probably thinking, yeah, I have heard it all. But to attract more clients, you need to market more. Nope. You might even say you need to know more. Nope. Or even have a great website. Nope. The #1 secret that will instantly attract more clients is niching. Yes, it is niching. You've probably heard a little bit about this, but why exactly would you niche? Gail, you want to tell people?
Sure, Tracy. First, it's easier to tell people what you do. So instead of saying, I'm a nutritionist that works with women, you can even put in a wellness coach, a personal trainer, or a naturopath. You could say, I'm a nutritionist that specializes in working with women that have fibromyalgia. You can see, again, that you can fulfill it with wellness coach, personal trainer, or naturopath. This gets people thinking as to whether they qualify to be a client or do they know someone that meets that description. Second, your marketing efforts are super targeted. Niching tells you where to find your target customers. For example, what forums, clubs, groups, hobbies, and interests do they have? What habits do they have? Third, you are seen as the expert in that area. You have implied trust. You stand out above the crowd as knowing more in this area and that you can help them. And last, there is less competition. Now what you might be thinking is less competition. What? I would think it would be the opposite. I know you're thinking there would be more competition because there's less people. But we're going to show you in a few minutes how that is not the case. Tracy, you want to show them the example?
Yes, definitely. So in this first example, let's say that you're a personal trainer. If you type that in, you'd see that you have medium competition. And although 673,000 people are looking for this keyword every month, it would be nearly impossible for you to land on the front page of Google with it organically. And paying for AdWords would be pretty expensive. Yet making even a small change to person trainer, which you can see down at the closer to the bottom, brings you down to low competition, and you still have 2,400 people searching for this locally for this keyword. So it makes it a lot easier to get on the front page. And then if we do a Google search, let's say we do it for personal trainer, you have over 80 million results for this keyword. And as I said, it's very difficult to make it to the front page of Google. However, we're going to let you in on a major trick that a lot of people are not taking advantage of, and it works miracles for your Google ranking if you have a local brick-and-mortar business. Are you ready? It's called Google Places. So make sure you put your business address and phone number for your major keywords that you have in Google Places, and you're going to have a much better opportunity of coming up on that front page of Google, and you'll be featured on the map to the right that you see. So how do you narrow your niche? You narrow it through focusing your marketing dollars. And instead of marketing as a personal trainer, you could market as someone who trains people for 5K races. When you do this, your ads will be less because now they are low in competition, and because you only have 18,100 local searches, it's actually going to be easier for you to target and get on the first page of Google. You might ask why that is. And the big players are going to be searching for those keyword searches in the hundreds of thousands. So when you take that low-hanging fruit and search for that, you have a much better opportunity because not as many people are searching or are targeting those keywords. Now, if we look at the Google search for this, you can see that you have 10 million results versus the 81 million results. And if you're in the Leesburg area, which is where I'm at, and you use Google Places, you would be the only one to show up on the Google map, guaranteeing you front page placement. And as you can see, there is nobody in Leesburg, Florida who is using the keyword in the Google Places. Gail, do you want to show them the next example?
Sure, Tracy. So if we look at the word chiropractor, you can see that it is medium competition, and there are almost 2 million searches per month locally. So again, Tracy was saying that the medium competition is going to be quite expensive if you ever purchased AdWords. So if we even narrow that down and look at the chiropractor in Google searches, what are we seeing? On the right-hand side, you do see some people that are in Google Places. So the Trusted Leesburg Chiropractor on the right-hand side is in Leesburg there. But again, the searches are 28 million results, 28 million results, which is pretty high competition. So how can we narrow this down? So for example, if we look at the word sports chiropractor, there are 8,100 local searches, but the competition is still medium. However, switching the keywords just slightly to sports and spine or spine sports lowers the competition and gives you 33,100 local searches. And you can just see that below. If you just scroll down your eyes on the left-hand side, you can see how you can change up the wording just a little. So going back to Google searches, you're at 11 million versus 28 million pages to compete against, and no one is in Leesburg, Florida. Remember we were talking about Google Places on the right-hand side? So again, if you put sports chiropractor, no one has put their name in on Google Places. So you will be number one. In fact, the closest is Port Orange, which is 2 hours away, and then Colorado, which is about 2,000 miles away. So if you decide to use sport and spine, you jump back to over 25 million pages, but if you use Google Places, you would immediately get to the top spot since there's no one else. The closest one is Frankfort, Illinois, which is 1,100 miles away. So let's give you an example of a client that's successfully niched. Her name is Dr. Ann Lee. She's a naturopath. She actually, when we went to her and started working with her, she didn't have a specialty whatsoever. When we were starting to speak with her, she always wanted to specialize in women with fertility issues. Her specialty now is natural fertility, and it really has exploded her business because you know what she's doing? She's going to all the OBGYN offices and all the women who cannot get pregnant and do not want to use prescription drugs to get pregnant come to Dr. Ann Lee. So it's made her her niche has made it very easy for her to target market her audience.
So remember, niches make you rich. And if you are unclear on your niche or even your business direction and would like some help, we would love to assist you. Gail and I are here to support you every step of the way. Our mission is to help you succeed in finding your ideal clients effortlessly. So apply now for our free strategy call at holisticmarketingmentors.com/strategy, and let's work together to your success.